Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to my new video, it's Hypno here. I really hope you enjoy, and guys, the best Logbait deck, my main deck, just got even better. I made one small change to it because of the current state of the meta, and yeah, this is a very big improvement to counter the current meta, because there's just so many mortar decks where mortar bait decks where the cannon just performs better, and there's overall a lot of Hawk Rider like 2.6 and Hawk XC NATO, where the cannon is of course also a lot better than the Dart Goblin, and Royal Giant is being played quite a lot too, so yeah, in like 90% of the matchups, I feel like, not 90, maybe like 80% of the time, the cannon is actually better than the Dart Goblin, only against like air decks like Balloon Cycle or Lava Hound. Of course, the Dart Goblin will be better, but there's really not a lot of that on top ladder right now, just a few of those, and like Balloon Cycle, I could still win because Rocket Fire Spirit always defends the balloon even if the miner tanks for it, and I can kind of catch the miners well with my Ice Spirit and with my goblins of course also. If like Loon Cycle plays perfectly, they can like definitely win, but it's gonna be like definitely a winnable matchup for me, so I don't really need the Dart Goblin to yeah, even beat balloon decks, and in all the other matchups, the cannon is definitely the better option right now, so yeah, it's quite interesting. Like 2 years ago, I mean, you know, guys, that the Dart Goblin variation was like my main deck 2 years ago, and it's like the most played Logbait deck of my side. Like, I have never played another Logbait deck more than this deck with the Dart Goblin, and yeah, I also tried this deck about 2 years ago, exactly like this with the cannon, but back then it wasn't really good because there was just a lot of Lava Hound players, and yeah, not really any decks where the cannon would really perform a lot better than the Dart Goblin, so very happy to see that, yeah, the cannon is also a viable variation right now, and I can just go for another barrel like this. The cannon is always very good against the Magic Archer like also, because normally I don't have a building when I run with the Dart Goblin, and that way, no matter what I defend the Magic Archer with, he can just get the NATO down and yeah, line that up onto the tower and get a lot of damage onto my tower while killing the troops also. But of course, with the cannon, he can't NATO the cannon into the tower, right? So he can't really line the Magic Archer up if I just play my cannons well, so it's gonna be quite nice in this matchup too, even though he doesn't even have like a win condition that goes to buildings like the Hawk Rider. The cannon will still get very good value in this matchup, but to be honest, Dart Goblin would be quite nice in this matchup too, but I prefer the cannon for sure, so yeah, just gotta make sure I play good defense now, and I'm almost in the range where I can just go... Wait, what is that Demolisher? I was gonna say I could just like get 2 rockets down, and I need a little bit more damage with the barrel or the princess, and then it's gonna be enough for like one more rocket. So yeah, let's hope we can get a little bit more damage, but I should be able to also maybe get like 2 more rockets if I just defend well, since he hasn't really gotten any damage, and I can just go for Goblin Slow. He can't NATO the Valkyrie and the Goblins at the same time since they are so far out of range. He goes for the NATO Magic Archer, but that's not gonna do anything. Also, the Goblin Demolisher Bomb pushed my Valkyrie outside of the like Magic Archer lineup. So yeah, very good rocket right here. Since he doesn't have a lot of elixir to support his drill right now, he can afford the log, but there's no way that it's ever gonna be the tower, even if he goes for like another Magic Archer right here. And yeah, I can just rocket the tower again, and just like that, we beat like one of the best current meta decks. So GG's right here, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against Vero, arguably the best bridge spam player of all time, and yeah, he has been playing a lot of pekka recently, so I'm expecting pekka for sure, and I could activate the king tower right here actually, so it's gonna be the perfect start actually against pekka, because also with the cannon I will pulling everything into the middle, and then the King Tower will be helping out a lot. I'm just gonna ignore the Ghost, honestly, because I think he doesn't have arrows in his deck, so this is gonna be very good pressure. No, okay, he has arrows in his deck. Then I should have just defended the Ghost with the Valkyrie. But yeah, if he didn't have arrows, he would have had to overcommit a lot right there, and I still would have gotten more damage than he got with the Ghost. So that's kind of unfortunate that he has the arrows in his deck. I really didn't expect that, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm still kind of in the better situation because I have the King Tower activated, so I don't really mind that he's up like 300 damage right now. And I also already cycled to the Evo Barrel, so he can't really defend both lanes. I'll just go for Goblins onto the Bandit, and I'm pretty sure he has to defend that again, otherwise I'll grab like 1 or 2 goblin hits, and that's gonna be quite nice. Okay, he just goes for the battle ram. I'm not even gonna cannon because I want to defend with my Valkyrie and my princess, and okay, he decides to arrows that. Kind of bad arrows, but okay, unfortunately my Valkyrie is not splashing the wizard right now, so yeah, the wizard will tank for the 1 barbarian on my tower, but it's not too bad, honestly. He doesn't have arrows on cycle now, so this is gonna be perfect pressure, and okay, yeah, that's what the like first defense of him almost would have looked like if he didn't have arrows in his deck when I ignored the ghost, but of course he couldn't have defended. Okay, wait, what am I doing, bro? That was just a little bit too late, like goblins, and that way the bandit connected onto my tower, so that was just my bad, kind of, yeah, reacting too late because I was just talking, but yeah, I'm still in the damage lead, and the King Tower is just gonna be so good on defense against the big push once he makes that. I feel like I could even defend the Evo Wizard Pekka push, which is normally almost undefendable, but with the King Tower helping out, it should be fine, honestly, and unfortunately his tower is not in rocket range yet to finish it off at the end of the game, but he's giving me good rocket value on defense right here. Okay, hold up, I could just go for Valkyrie, and then rocket the Ghost, Pekka, and the Battle Ram. I'm just gonna go Fire Spirit and not anything else onto the Bandit, because I don't care about the Bandit getting like 3 hits, or only 2 hits actually, because of the King Tower, so just gotta grab 1 Princess shot, and yeah, that's rocket range right here, so I just have to make sure I defend the Pekka. So I'll go for like Goblin Slow, and then Valkyrie High to distract the Wizard so it doesn't kill my Goblins, and yeah, Ice Spirit 2 to freeze like the Pekka, so look at that, Pekka is dead, Evo Valk is still alive, just gotta make sure I defend, not gonna rocket yet. First gotta like make sure I stop his whole push, and then I can rocket his tower, and yeah, that's gonna be GG's right here. There's no time left for him to do anything. Very good game against Barrow. Yeah, probably the best bridge spam player of all time. So GG's, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against this Logbait player, and maybe I'm okay. Wait, I'm actually lucky that he doesn't have the log-in cycle, and he goes for the like wrong Goblin Gang. I know this guy plays classic Logbait, so I know Goblin Barrel like that first play is a very good play, because the chance is like 50-50 if he has log-in cycle or not, and if he doesn't have log-in cycle, he might miss the Goblin Gang like he did there, and I don't know what that Tesla placement was. That didn't even like, yeah, hit my princess, so he had to waste the log onto that, and now I can go very aggressive actually. So okay, he goes for his princess. I kind of want to go for the barrel, but I also don't want to give him like any Goblin Gang value, but yeah, I'm just gonna go to barrel right here, plus Ice Spirit. He wastes the E-Spirit, so okay, there's the Goblin Gang, but the barrel will get very good damage onto his tower actually, even though he went Goblin Gang, and that's like the perfect start against classic Logbait right here, because this is a pretty tough matchup for me, honestly. Definitely winnable if they make a few mistakes, I can already win, but yeah, if they play perfect and I play perfect, they will definitely win, so perfect for me grabbing this kind of start, because it's gonna be very hard to combat that damage. And look at that, he locked the wrong side, so that barrel is going in, like, should freeze the tower right here also. Okay, unfortunately, like, the goblins die before the tower gets frozen, so the goblins don't really get any more damage, but I still grab the damage lead on the left side, even though I already have so much damage on the right side, so it's gonna be very good for the later time in the game when I get to my Evo barrel again, since I can pressure both lanes quite nicely, and hopefully the Fire Spirit can clean up the gang right here. Perfect Fire Spirit, guys. Wait, that Tesla is not gonna hit my princess again. Yeah, he had to waste the log again, and I could kind of just rocket his tower, but I can also just princess again instead of rocket, because yeah, the Tesla won't hit that, and also go goblins on the left side. I mean, he can just go Electro Spirit onto that, so yeah, I mean, that's just the easy defense for him, but now I only need two rockets on the right side, and he can't really punish me if I go rocket. I'm just gonna go rocket, and yeah, like, I don't really care about that Goblin Barrel damage. That's a horrible princess since the cannon is still alive. I can just tank a little bit of Goblin Barrel damage if he goes like Rocket and Goblin Barrel and has nothing down tanking for the Goblin Barrel, because then I know the Goblin Barrel won't get too much damage, and yeah, I just need one more rocket to finish off the tower. I'm actually just gonna play it right here because I have the cannon in the middle, so wait. What is that rocket? Did he just give up? I think he just gave up because he knows he can't come that back, and honestly, it's just a little bit unfortunate for him that he didn't have the lock-in cycle at the start of the game, because yeah, if he had the lock-in cycle, of course, he wouldn't have had taken that damage at the start of the game, but also kind of his fault, because he could have seen the barrel placement with the gang and defended it flawlessly, of course, so GG's right here, kind of outplayed him, honestly, and I'll see you in the next game. We in the next game right here against Blue, who always plays like bridge spam decks or pekka bridge spam, so let's see what kind of variation he's playing right here. He just wasted the arrows, so I might be able to outcycle his arrows already, since I know I have a faster cycle than him, right? So I might be able to get back to his to the barrel faster than he is to the arrows, and I don't know why he would go battle ram like that. That's super aggressive from him. He needs one more card to cycle back to arrows, so I could just go goblin barrel instantly and Princess up on the opposite lane, because yeah, he needs to waste the ghost. He's back to arrows with the ghost, but he doesn't have any elixir to stop the princess now, and I think he could only go bandit, but then I could activate the king tower and that should be GG's. Yeah, there's the bandit. I'm already gonna call it good game because I'm still flawless, and that's gonna be a very nice king tower activation, because I have like the Evo barrel for pressure now too, so he's gonna have to commit something on both lanes. And yeah, okay, he goes wizard, but he doesn't have enough elixir to stop the right side now, so okay, that's gonna be like almost rocket range, I'm pretty sure. One more? Okay, it is actually rocket range, so I just gotta make sure I play the cannon like this and then go for Valkyrie onto the wizard also, and that should be quite a nice defense. Okay, I have to go for Ice Spirit to block like the one barbarian and the other barbarian for one shot too. So he gets a little bit of chip, of course, but not too bad. I can just go Princess. If that gets two hits, that's tower down. He defends that with the Ghost, so I'm just gonna go Goblins to defend the Ghost, and then go for Fire Spirit behind the Goblins, so the Fire Spirit will take tower if he doesn't defend. He has E-Spirit in cycle, but if he goes E-Spirit, I could just go Goblin Barrel, and I know he's up a lot of Elixir right now, but I'm not worried for defense since I have my Evo Valk. And okay, he just goes Pekka in the back. I don't know. I feel like he wasn't even at 10 Elixir. He might have been at 10 Elixir, but I feel like he was like at 8 Elixir or something like that. But yeah, let's see. It should be a pretty easy defense, because I can also like already defend with like my Valkyrie in his own half. For example, if he puts something in front of the bandit, I can just go Valkyrie. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna go for Valkyrie like that, because that's a perfect Valk to pull in the wizard, defend the bandit, and also it's gonna do quite a good job against the battle ram. Look at that. He arrows my cannon and the princess, but now he doesn't have any more elixir to support the P.E.K.K.A, so perfect defense right there. King Tower helping out to defend also. Just gonna pressure him, not gonna waste my Valkyrie though, and okay, very good damage on the left side too. Not that I need any more damage, but yeah, just forcing out responses so he can't really make a great push. Okay, he's just gonna go Evil Wizard with that probably. Yeah, there's the Evil Wizard, but I can just go Cannon, Goblins, and then I'm already gonna be back to another Valk, which will be a perfect defense against like the Wizard, Bandit, and all of that, of course. I don't care about the Ghost on the right, since I really didn't take any damage on the right so far, so yeah, GG's right here against Blue. Pretty nice gameplay, honestly. I think I showcased perfectly why Cannon is so broken right now in this deck, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for my next video tomorrow. Bye!